Hello and welcome to this edition of the SAR Broadcasting Club. I'm Judah Hain.
I'm Nunu Hartman.
And tonight we have a good matchup between the undefeated Frisch Cougars, who are facing off against SAR in the Hive. SAR's record is 4-3, and we're 5 minutes away from the start of the game. Nunu.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for this one. It's always exciting to watch Frisch versus SAR. There's always a clash between the squads, and this one should be good. Frisch is riding a hot record, 6-0, and they're looking for a title. SAR is just looking for a playoff berth, right? So this is a huge game for both sides, and yeah, I mean, I'm excited.
SAR is looking to defend their home turf. They lost at Frisch earlier in the year. It wasn't a particularly close game, so let's see how they come out here tonight. Will they be intimidated by the 6-0 record of Frisch and the past experience this season, or will they come out with some fire and try to defend their home court?
Right. I mean, it's definitely an exciting one between the squads, and SAR, they're really looking for a playoff berth. You know, we spoke to a lot of guys, or girls, I guess, on this team, and yeah, they're all very excited for this one. It's always exciting to play an undefeated team. You feel like the underdog, and you want to come away with one. Wow, these balls keep coming in.
Yeah, we're right in the splash zone here. I don't know if you can tell from the camera, but a lot of balls coming our way.
A lot of
keeps it exciting.
Keeps it exciting. It feels like you're part of the game almost.
Just under 3.5 minutes to go until this game will get underway. The start of the game will be very important, I think, because
you always want to get off on the right foot.
Especially when you're playing against a juggernaut like Frisch. You go down early, you can your spirit can kind of get knocked out of you, and you're down early. Oh, this team's so great, we're not coming back. But if you start off with a few good points, get that confidence up, and you can shock the world.
It's huge for the mental health, starting off well. And I also think both teams are going to look to not give away free points, and what I mean by that is, the stupid serving mistakes. They're going to try to put the ball in play, make the other team make something happen. So it's definitely going to be a challenge for SAR, that's for sure, looking at this 6-0 Frisch team. But, they could definitely come away with one.
Yeah, and I think if you're SAR, you're coming in, you're the underdog, so you're going 110% from the start. If you're Frisch, you're 6-0, playing against a 4-3 SAR team, and you beat them pretty easily earlier in the year.
3-1.
So you might come in, maybe expecting this to be easy. What SAR has to do is, like I said, start off early, and they're coming
with a lot of fight.
They're coming off a 3-game win streak, I think. So
they're heating up at the right moments.
Right before the playoff push,
and this would definitely be a huge win. Huge. Yeah, just about 1:40 to go before we start this game. SAR practicing. Frisch seems like they're just on the side. They're just getting hyped up. Very disciplined team, Frisch. So.
As you mentioned, both sides will look to obviously avoid the unforced errors. And one of the ways you can kind of get an early lead is just that. If you avoid those errors, the other side early in the game oftentimes will make a few mistakes. They're just getting warmed up, and I think whichever side early on can kind of
control the pace,
keep away from those errors, that will be the side that has a good chance to win.
Yeah, and it seems like that's what SAR is doing right now. They're getting warmed up. They're looking to shape out all the errors. So should be good. We got under a minute to go. I don't know if you can see that, but there's about 35 left. So we're just about underway here. SAR versus Frisch. Frisch sitting at that undefeated 6-0 record, like we mentioned a couple times, and SAR with 4-3. So
No matter what the records are of these teams, when it's SAR and Frisch,
It's always
it means a little
extra.
more.
There's always a little extra stuff going on. It always a little bit chippier.
You know, it's not a contact sport, but
you could feel it in the room. You could feel the aroma.
yeah.
All right, we're just about underway here. Frisch definitely fired up. They did not really warm up too much. They're coming out early onto this one. They're yeah, so SAR is just getting their last couple of talks, and it should definitely get going very soon. I mean, looks like from Frisch, they're starting with number 77, Pavel. From what we can see, number 14, Rose. I think 35's in there. That's Tuckman. So, you know, I can't really see the other people, but. Oh, I think I see 88 in there. That would be Berkowitz. Still waiting to see what SAR is going to come out with for their starting lineups, but seems like we got most of Frisch.
Final preparations right before the game are always interesting to see how different players, different teams react to those moments right before the game.
All right, so SR is about to come out with their starting lineups, and I, for one, you know, I can tell you that me and my friend Judo over here, we are super excited. I mean, it's always great to see a little SAR versus Frisch action, and we are just about ready to go. We got Diner shaking in there, Hen,
Got Dahlia Bernstein also, Emma Freund. It's a pretty good lineup.
Just about ready to go here. Everybody's ready. You could feel the intensity in here. Everybody's excited. It's always exciting to watch these games. Looks like Frisch is going to start it up. Number 14 will be serving. Tanner Rose. Coming in, diving play by Diner. Oh, bounces off a couple of Frisch. They're able to handle it nicely, and that one going a little bit widely, but oh, tough play there. SAR strikes first, and that was what you were talking about, Judah. Getting the boys going early.
And I'll wait for the server.
That one comes in nicely. Played on by number 2. Shaken with a nice move. It's knocked down. Oh, off the wall, and Shaken's going to get it to go. SAR coming out with a 2-0 lead. You could tell they were preparing for this one.
Two different kind of points there for SAR. The first one was a good return. The second one a good serve.
And then with a big one, and just goes left. Frisch is going to be on the board, so we've seen a little bit of everything here. We've seen a serve go awry and a couple of nice bounces for SAR. coming in. Diner could not get to it.
It's an excellent serve.
That's a fantastic serve.
The first serve was also a great serve. Diner made a great dive to get it over on the first point of the game.
Yeah,
So
a Dino
good
Bach
serves.
on that one. Puts it on. Diner able to handle it. And oh, diving play. Gets it over. Oh, thunderous block by the net.
We talked in the pregame about those unforced errors, a missed slam. That's the type of thing we were talking about. Got to avoid that.
The net handled nicely. Frisch with a nice return. That one goes over and returned well. Off the net, and Frisch just looks a little bit lousy out there, don't you think?
Yeah, they're a step slow. SAR has gotten a couple bounces early. I love watching the different routines that servers have.
Right, they're all different. A little bit of a side action there. Frisch able to handle it and puts it in. Oh, miscommunication there by SAR.
Yeah, I think Diner thought that was going out. It was well inside the line.
Well
so
inside the line.
Just
A great hit. Frisch able to make this one a 4-3 game. Serve is Abramovich, and she's able to put it right down. That is a big time play there.
It's a great serve. SAR, they have to be ready to maybe move up and be ready for that quick serve.
Wow, targeting looks like. Nice return, though. That was nice. Shaken able to just put it right over. Oh, a nice little touch there by number 77. Abby Pavel. Able to make a nice play, and Frisch is going to take that lead. And here comes Frisch, right? 6-0 for a reason. Oh, a couple of divers there. Miscommunication. Frisch keeps on rolling, and looks like SAR is going to get a substitution. Aviv Hen coming in. Wow, twins subbing out.
Swapping places. That's Aviv Hen coming in for
Eden Hen.
Eden.
Abramovich again, by the way, serving well. Oh, nice play, not giving up on it. Shaken with a nice heads-up play. Tuckman able to hit it to Pavel. Tuckman with a play. Sophie able to handle it nicely. Tuckman, shot goes awry, and that one goes out. So a couple of, a nice run there by Frisch. It's going to come to an end, and Shaken will now be the server.
That was a nice volley. Went over the net a couple times. That was our first really good point. The other ones were kind of either good serves or mistakes. That point was won by SAR.
Shaken with a nice hit. Oh, a little premature call. SAR will not be upset about that.
That should not have been blown dead, but SAR will take it, as you said.
6-6. Shaken will kick and deal. Another nice serve. That one goes cleanly over and well handled. Hen with a diving play. And Diner able to just knock it over. Oh, diving effort there by Sophie. Frisch is going to win it. A lot of diving out here. Everybody willing to put their bodies on the line.
First sub of the game for Frisch.
Yeah, we got Ali Hirsch coming in for Hannah Rose. On the serve is Tuckman, number 35. A high throw up on that one. Oh, Hen mishandled, but well played, and Freund's just going to knock that one into the net.
That was a very high toss by Mindy on the serve, but still
super high launch there.
Still a hard serve to return.
Another one. That one looked like it went over the rim. Oh, nice play. What's the call, though?
The point was given to SAR there. Guess it didn't go over.
Oh. I mean, I'm not sure what the call is, but the ref indicated what would have been a travel in basketball.
The Hen sisters
Or
switched back.
Or a false start in the NFL. So. Oh, 18. And then Hen sub back in for Avivan. Another twin. A nice serve. Well handled by Frisch. And the new sub making immediate impact there. SAR wins the point. Tie game again. These guys are neck and neck. Well handled again. Great handle, great serve. Misplay there by.
I think SAR was a little slow there. They thought that great serve wasn't going to be hit back onto their side of the net, but good return from Frisch. And
yeah, and like you said, Frisch has been very good at returning.
Yeah, I think so far these teams have been very even.
Shaken. Not the best return, but SAR able to work with it.
Good recovery by Hen.
Freund with a nice play. This is a nice rally right here. Oh, it's a nice hit. Setting it up, and that ball launched.
This time it does go over the line, so SAR evens it up, 9-9.
SAR will definitely take that. 9-9. Here is 36 for Black. Thunderous. Good returning. And that one goes out again. So Frisch, I've noticed that Frisch has put a lot of balls out of play for SAR here. And that one goes right into the net. You know, we talked about it before the game. Both teams really going to try to minimize those mistakes, but, you know, it happens, and it's tied as a result.
So far, any time either team has kind of looked like they were going on a run, they then had an unforced error that kind of cut that short.
Mishandled, slow on the play is SAR. Frisch will definitely take that, by the way. That was Kayla Berkowitz on the serve. Number 88 for Frisch. The delivery. Not well handled. I mean, it just seems like SAR is falling apart right now.
Well, they're just a couple points down, but it feels like more when you have back-to-back errors like that.
Right, it feels like the momentum has shifted. Another good serve. This one well handled. Hen knocked it over. A good block.
Good save by Diner.
Great save by Diner. Getting down and making the play, and a couple of divers for Frisch, able to work with it. This is another good rally here. Oh, tried to dunk it over. No luck there.
Seemed a little indecisive there at the net. Wasn't sure if he should slam it or just hit it over. Ends up in the net.
This is huge for SAR. They needed that point, and that was a well-earned point. Another unforced error. And it seems like what has happened is for every good rally, it seems like SAR has won those points. Number 14 subbing in for Frisch. And all the unforced errors seem like SAR is making those mistakes. And Frisch is really taking advantage. It's 13-11 though.
Well, right now, those unforced errors are the difference. It's close, 2-point difference, and SAR has made more errors, and that's why they're down.
Right, and I mean, a difference is a difference. Doesn't matter how many points it is. Got to come back. Shaken setting it up. Nice play, but easily made by Frisch. Oh, Shaken with a last-second play, able to tap it in. That was well executed. Almost a miscommunication.
Great play by Shaken. Everyone thought that was going over. She noticed at the last minute that she had a chance to hit it over. She found the open hole on the Frisch side.
Right, and like I said earlier, the good rallies, SAR seems to win those. And Jen's able to put that one in play. Dunked over. Diner makes a nice play with it. Oh, nice tap.
That's what she was trying to do earlier when she hit it into the net.
It seems like her role is really able to put it in. It seems like SAR won the point, though. Maybe went over the net, maybe touched the net. I'm not sure, but either way, the SAR benefits off that. 13-13 gain.
That's exactly the kind of play that can help SAR start to maybe take a lead here.
Yeah, and
Catch a
volleyball
break like that.
volleyball is a game of making the least amount of effort. The shaking might have made a little bit of a distraction there.
I'm not sure what happened. But
I'm not sure what happened for number 18, but SAR takes the lead here. Puts it over. Eden been really solid on the serves.
She's not going to win you a point with her serve, but she's going to get it over. And we talked about those unforced errors. Getting it over is not.
She will not lose you a point. Frisch is going to win that one. That one was out, but like we were saying, she won't win you the point off the serve, but she won't lose you one. So it's a give and take.
It's very valuable.
It's
a good little run there for SAR. They were down 2 going into that.
Able to even it up and take the lead off a mishandle. The serve did not work for Regina Bach. Sophie Urowitz on the serve. One of the few 12th graders in this game. Well, side action. That one. Unfortunate.
Both sides trading mistakes now.
15-15. Unfortunate. You can chalk both those up as mistakes and just an extra point for each.
I believe this was the best server for Frisch last time, so that could be valuable here late.
They went on a run with her. There it is. I mean, you could hear the noise.
Well handled by SAR, though.
Well handled. Setting up Shaken. She's able to tap it, but Tuckman's right there for it. Didn't even need a move. And a miscommunication between 2 and 18. They were just the servers.
That's huge for SAR.
That's huge.
Arguably Frisch's best server. You win the point, don't even let her get a point.
Right. This is a tight game right here. 16-15.
Now you got Shaken, who was one of SAR's best servers, so that'll be huge.
Just able to cleanly put it over. Well handled, though, by Frisch. They have been real good at handling that. Oh, nice block, and then a bad play and a little tangle there. Good teammates helping everyone up. That's one of the things about volleyball that I noticed. Everybody's so positive all the time. You make a mistake, everyone says, keep your head in the game. 16-16. A substitution. Number 28 coming in for number 14. And a Rose coming off. Allie Hirsch coming in. And, here comes Haley Bernstein subbing in for Sophie Urowitz. 16-16.
Again, that high toss from Mindy. Frisch gets the point there. I didn't exactly see what happened at the net, but the point was awarded to Frisch.
A little tango. Oh, for sure. Frisch will not complain about those easy points. Here's Tuckman. Nice serve. Well handled, though. Oh, my. Frisch starting to make a little run here at the end. And I got to say, if I'm SAR, I'm looking for this point right here. This is a huge point in this one. The biggest point of the game thus far. Tuckman on the serve. Nice serve. A miscommunication and another unforced error. That is a bad play there at a bad time.
A timeout called by SAR.
Timeout called by SAR.
They got to regroup here. You're giving up a run. You've just given up a few points in a row. This is the time. This is it. You're facing against a really good team. You've had your chances here.
You've had your chances to pull away. It's, you're playing a 6-0 team. You can't be making these mistakes, and they're getting burned early here. 16-19. There's still time to come back, but it is definitely not easy, especially against this first team.
It starts with returning this serve right off the bat. You get a good return. We mentioned before, once there have actually been rallies and volleys, SAR has
blown them out in those.
I don't have the exact stats, but it feels that way. So once SAR is getting it over, they've done pretty well. So that initial return on the serve, just keeping it in the air. You don't even have to make a great play. Just keep it up. One of your teammates will find it, and then you can.
You don't need to win the point here. You do not need to win the point here by yourself. It needs to be a team effort. And yeah, definitely huge point. I think definitely the biggest point in this game. Down 3 early. in this one. I mean, late in this set, but early in the game. And the first set's always, you know, one of the more important sets. You want to start off on the right one, like we said.
And another sub in
Another
for SAR.
substitution. Looks like Issa Khana coming in, number 72. Taking out Eden Hen. So here we go. Tuckman. Gets it over cleanly. Oh, a miscommunication. You just can't have those. You cannot have those. We've been talking about it all set. It is just, here we go, Frisch for the
That's
set.
the kind of thing that happens, you know.
No, we spoke about it. Just can't have those. Tuckman puts that one to the side.
That's a
huge
gift.
win.
That's a
That
gift
is
to
a
SAR.
gift.
They've been having real trouble.
Put it under the
hitting.
Christmas tree and take it.
I mean, they've had real trouble returning those serves, so to give away a serve like that, now let's see what happens.
Huge. That is huge. Dahlia Bernstein on the serve. Oh, thunderous. You can hear it. And a big win from Dahlia there. Getting the point. An ace. You saw the little dance there by SAR when they get aces. It's 20-18. Game point for Frisch still, but SAR rallying 2 straight points. Can they make it a third? Throwing it over, and another big serve. Here they come.
Another ace, back-to-back aces, and that was the best
Storming back, and the timeout. That is a great timeout call, by the way. There's way too much momentum going into this. 2019 right here. SAR trying to force a little extra time. You know,
yeah, I think Frisch maybe might. I don't know if this is a thing in volleyball, to be honest, but it makes sense to me. You try to kind of ice the server. You're coming off back-to-back aces.
Right,
Call
it's
timeout.
It's like icing the kicker.
Yeah, exactly. That's the kind of thing I'm thinking.
Get them in their head. They start thinking too much.
You know, she was feeling it in a rhythm.
Definitely feeling it. 2 back-to-back aces. I mean, you're talking about clutch time. I mean, when you got a guy like that who can come in and get aces, it is just the difference. It is the difference. Down 20-17. You get back-to-back aces. Here she comes again, going for the third. It's a big timeout call, but here it is. This is crunch time right here. You get the point. You're forcing Frisch to win 2 more to win it.
And now you're right back in this thing. Frisch kind of feels the pressure. Let's see what happens.
Definitely shifted, but you need to win this point. You need to win this point. There's a couple of aces, and everything falls apart. So like you said, kind of like icing the kicker there.
Hey, it worked.
It definitely worked.
Looked like Dustin Hopkins out there. Anyway, look, we talked about it before, and it came true. The difference was 100% the unforced errors. SAR way more unforced errors than Frisch.
They won the set off the unforced error.
The way the set ended, microcosm of the entire set, an unforced error by SAR. But I think that was a lot closer than a lot of people expected. I think Frisch definitely will not be underestimating SAR the rest of this game. And they escaped that first set with a win.
They definitely escaped. That was not an easy win. If I'm SAR, I'm feeling real good right now. You know, obviously you lost the set. It's back to 0-0. You got a chance to regroup. I mean, but definitely losing off that never feels good. You know, it kind of sticks with you for the rest of the game, especially as an individual level after a serve like that. It's unfortunate that that's how it ended, but a couple of big plays, and we were able to see SAR against the back, their backs against the wall, and they're able to climb back into this. So that's huge.
Yeah, they're a resilient team, and I think.
I mean, that's what. Oh, my bad.
Sorry, no, it's fine. I'll be interested to see. Early on in that first set, SAR kind of stuck with their starting 6. Towards the latter end, they brought in some subs. I'm curious to see what they come out with. Are they going to put those starters back in? Some of the subs struggled when they came off onto the floor.
A little frustration there, but yeah, I mean, a little hype up over there. Everybody trying to get excited. They need to win this set right here, right? You do not want to go down 2-0. That's an impossible hole to come back from. I mean,
nothing's impossible, but it's rare that you see that happen.
You know, and like we said, able to see SAR rally back in a late set. Backs against the wall, down 20-16, able to win 3 straight. Unfortunately, couldn't get that fourth. Frisch comes away with it. But, I mean, look at their record right now, 4-3. They're rallying. They got a 3-game winning streak. They're coming in red hot, and they're going to need that. They're going to need all of that momentum that they've brought in from past games, and they're going to need that to ride into the playoffs. They're going to need to rally to ride into the playoffs, and it all starts tonight, winning a big game against 6-0 Frisch. A little miscommunication there from SAR. Not a good way to start off the set.
Yeah, as I suspected, there's, I believe, 4 starters in, but 2 subs. So,
Definitely.
not going with the same starters. We'll see.
Mixing it up, trying to see everybody.
Yeah, you got to, you know, players are going to get tired, and you got to just be effective with how you put in the subs.
Need to keep everybody ready to go.
Right, you don't want to sit people for too long, and then they come in and they're ice cold. I think that might have happened with the subs.
We got a couple of
in the first set.
new people out there for Frisch. I think Rebecca Almo. Good start for SAR. Well handled. Able to plop it over. And setting up Diner for the emphatic slam. Great recovery by Frisch. Oh, taps it over. There she goes. Dahlia Bernstein, am I right? The difference maker for SAR tonight. She rallied them with those back-to-back aces. Could not get the job done, but look at this. 1-0 SAR lead. Another good serve.
Once again, how valuable is it to have someone, even if they're not going to win you a point with their serve, just you know they're going to get it over.
Absolutely.
That's Ed and Hen.
It's huge. It is
super reliable.
Huge. Mercy just got to flush it. I mean, we can talk about her all night, right? Back-to-back points. She had back-to-back aces with her back against the wall. Here we go. SAR 2-0. They're coming in red hot. Another great serve. I mean, everything looks like it is flowing for SAR. Good play, high, off a light, bounces. The recovery. Thunderous slam off ahead. Big play by number 2 there.
But that's good, though. That's what you want. You want to take 2 out of every 3 serves. They're not going to complain about that. When you put it over the net, you put the pressure on the other side. So that's what Hen does well.
Oh, boy. Here comes Frisch rallying back. Back-to-back points for each to start it. SAR is going to need to limit those mistakes, though. Another good serve. Good play by Shaken. Shaken getting ready. You can see the wind-up. A wild play there from Tuckman. Not what Frisch wants, though. Not the good kind of wild. 3-2 SAR
So
lead.
you see early on, SAR got 2 out of their 3 serves. Frisch was only able to manage to split. So that's big early on.
Shaken drops it in. Oh, diving effort. No teammates to help her out, though. 4-2. I mean, it's been a game of back-to-backs here to start this set. 2 for SAR, 2 for Frisch, and 2 for SAR. Let's see if SAR can break that little chain reaction. Shaken. Oh, boy. Not what you want to see right there. SAR has just been crippled tonight with those.
Every time they've had a chance to
Really
creep
run
away from
with
Frisch, that keeps happening.
Good serve. Far Shaken with a nice play.
I thought that might have been going out.
I thought that might have been going out too.
Doesn't matter. SAR gets the point.
Another slam there. Goes awry for Frisch. It has been a factor early. And here we go. 5-3. Here's Diner. Powerful. Oh, barely able to plop it over. Does the job, though. 16.
It's a perfectly placed shot there because Diner is coming off. She just served. She's all the way back.
Right.
So there's
absolutely
a hole there in the middle.
Able to find it perfectly. And a substitution. Number 44 coming in for number 12. That would be Rebecca Almar coming off. And Ella Epstein coming on. Here is Rachel Abramovich, she had a couple of runs herself as a server. And that's why, I mean, you could hear it from here.
But that's what you got to do. Diner, good job just to keep it in play, and now you got a point.
Right, now you got a ball game shaking on the dive. Here comes Frisch, 5-5. Shakin couldn't get there in time. It just seems like the sense of urgency isn't there from SAR. Here's Abramovich again. Wow. Big ace. She has been brilliant coming off that serve.
Yeah, and that's a perfectly placed serve right there in the middle.
Able to find the hole. That's huge. Okay, here comes a substitution. Freund coming on for Shakin. There it goes. 36 for 17. And we are underway once again. Abramovich. Good serve, finding that corner. Oh, Bernstein.
Bernstein did not track that
Got
one
tangled
well.
up there. Looked like she lost sight of the ball.
It's a tough play. The ball had a weird spin on it, so kind of tailed away.
Had a little extra English on it.
That's for sure.
Abramovich running away with it again from the serves. Wow. Almost. There we go. 8-5. Frisch going on a bit of a run here.
Yeah, Freund jumped in front of Diner there. I think that was Diner's ball. She had a better angle at it.
Here comes Hen. Out for Hen again.
For Hen.
I see a bit of a theme here. Looks like the twins getting subbed out. Diner thought she was coming out. She's not. 8-5, and I don't remember the score exactly, but I do think
it was 5-3, I believe.
Right. So 5 straight that's bad. Abramovich just on her throne for serving. I don't know what that was though.
I think she tried to get out of the way at the last minute, but there.
Got tangled up.
You get it over the net, anything can happen.
Right, and I feel like
if you fail to return the serve, that's it. That's the point. So that initial return is crucial.
By the way, Dahlia Bernstein right now. Okay, Hen for Hen again. Just seems like the Hens keep getting subbed in for each other. Bernstein had that big run. She started off hot on this set. Is she the answer? It's a good serve. Good return, though. Oh, blocked by the net. Here we go. I mean, down 8-5. 2 straight.
Perfectly timed jump by Hen there.
Right. Just blocked by the net. Really. Bernstein again. Oh, my. Bernstein, or am I right? Been the MVP of SAR's game. That's for sure.
It's her 3rd ace of the night.
8-8. I think it's her 4th, but either way, 3 or 4, that's still a great number, especially in the second set only. Oh! Tangled up again, and SAR takes the lead.
Get a little bit of luck from the net, and that's how quickly things can turn around. SAR looked dead, gave up 5 straight points. Here they come roaring back.
Roaring. Bernstein again. Another good serve. Oh, just out.
I couldn't tell from
that. Here comes Eliana Tillum on for, I believe that it would be Hannah Rose coming off, number 14. Tillum coming on, number 22. Here we go. Tuckman on the serve.
Going to be that high toss.
That over the rim toss. Really lets her throw it down on it because she's able to get it so high, able to time it. Good respond, though. Oh, 22. Could not get it over. That was Eliana Loffman. Just not able to put enough English on it to get it over. Here's Tuckman. Jaffe like that one. It's Tuckman putting it over. Tuckman also, by the way, you got number 2, Rachel Abramovich looking sharp out there on the serves, and Tuckman looking sharp, and here comes the run, 11-9 lead.
And that's what that serve is going to do. When you get a serve that's in between multiple players, you get a serve that's in between multiple players, there are going to be multiple people going towards the ball.
Absolutely.
Create a hole.
Picking the spots. Not exactly the serve you're looking for, but put it in play. And the new sub can't make the play. It's 12-9.
Frisch ended up getting the point, but that serve was easier to handle for SAR because he was straight at one player instead of in between a few.
Right, and 12-9 game. Good serve again. Right in that middle spot that you like there, Judah. But SAR does great with it. Oh, a diver coming in late and a confusion. Here we go. Teams go up by 3, and then it all comes flowing down. So can SAR tie it up? That's huge. 12-10. That was a huge point right there. Number 23 coming on. For number 35, Talkman coming out. And 23 coming in. One coming off, Shaken coming in. So a lot of 11th graders, a lot of juniors. We were talking about that pregame. The sidearm, able to get it over, and that does create a little bit of confusion. It's a unorthodox way to serve it over. Bernstein just throws it right into the net. Miscalculated there, right into the net. And we've seen a lot of that tonight. A lot of just slamming it into the net. You got to get it over. Don't go for the style points.
That's a good serve. Throw SAR on their heels.
Oh, not able to drop it in, though. And here comes Frisch. 14-10. A bit of a lead here. And a substitution. Here comes Karen Stobach.
It's her first time checking in for
First
tonight.
time checking in.
Let's
and
see if she can be a spark plug.
5 11th graders, 1 senior out there. Another sidearm server. Bernstein does well with it. Here's Hen in front, able to pop it over. And a call. Looks like SAR is going to win the point. Not sure what the call was there. I think it was called on 44. That would be Ella Epstein. Not sure what the call was, but SAR does get the point. It's 14-11. Here's Bernstein. Serve does go over into that middle area, but well handled by Frisch. They really let one girl get over there. Shaken able to throw it down. And what a play. Tillum can't handle it. And Shaken able to make it 12-14.
Shaken seems to be the person SAR needs to be setting up those slams for. She's had a lot of success.
Yep, she is the spark plug. Nice serve again into that middle area, but well handled by Abramovitz. She has been very good. Diner with a little throw down. Not going to be a problem for Abramovitz. Abramovitz again. She's been fantastic. Mishandled, hits the ground, and Abramovitz wins the point. What a point for Rachel Abramovitz.
You hate to see that if you're SAR.
You're doing something right.
They controlled that point. They got Frisch back on their heels, but just a great play. And that'll happen. You got to not let it affect you and just keep grinding.
Those are some of those only times where in volleyball someone's just taken over, and number 2 for Frisch has been taken over. And, oh, mishandled. Shaken couldn't get there, and it's 16-12. Here comes number 72, Issa Khana. Coming in for Hen. I feel like that's the first time Aviv Hen has not gone in for Ed and Hen. Here comes Issa. She's hyping up everybody. She wants them to go on a run here. And they're going to need it here because you do not want to go down 2-0 in the sets.
Especially not against a team like Frisch.
Exactly. Good play by the substitution. Diner able to
keep
throw it
alive.
Up. Shaken throws it. And a big point. And like you said, Shaken has been there for SAR when they need those points. And they needed a point there. Here comes Issa, just subbed on, number 72. It's a good serve. Into the middle, mishandled. And oh boy, do we have a game now. SAR a bit of a comeback.
Issa kind of mishit that serve, kind of went on her palm, but it fooled Frisch. It fooled everyone. It was a little kind of like a change-up.
Yep, definitely a bit of a change-up there. Another weird-looking one. Not much success there. 17-14. Frisch going to make a substitution. Tillum coming off for number 14. And that would be Hannah Rose. And she will go straight to serving. Another substitution, Tuckman coming on, number 35. coming out for number 23. So here we go. Hannah Rose on the delivery. Big point. Throws it over, and a bit of luck there by the net. 18-14. I got to say, Judah, I don't want to talk anything into existence, but it looks like Frisch is going to take this one. Good recovery by Issa. Shaken can't get it over. 19-14, 2 points away from another .1 by Frisch. And
I'd say the first set was really very tight. The difference was the errors. In this one, Frisch has been the better side.
Frisch, I mean, they have dominated off their serves, it feels like, and this game is not really close. And that's the point. There it is. The set won by Frisch. They are taking over right now.
Very important for SAR to not let that get their spirits down. You're down 2-0 against a dominant, undefeated team. Right now, you got nothing to lose.
You got to come out with that intensity. It's the third period.
This is it. This is it. This is it. If you lose this set, you're done. So you got to just come out.
Sweep. You do not want to get sweeped at the Hive. That's not a good feeling at all.
There's got to be a sense of urgency if you're SAR.
I trust the team, but they really got to limit the mistakes. And Frisch really dominated off their serves, right? They've just been putting in spots where SAR can't handle it. And if I'm in that huddle right now, I'm trying to get everybody hyped up. I'm trying to let everybody know that you got to call it out. You got to be able to make a play, all right?
Yeah, and in the first set, we have two very different sets. Both of them were won by Frisch, but for different reasons. The first set, it was kind of both sides were still getting warmed up. Both sides made a lot of mistakes. SAR kind of made more mistakes. In the second set, you just had utter domination from Frisch. They controlled most of the points. And,
you know, SAR went up 11-9, I think. Or maybe.
No, yeah. They went up 9-8.
Went up 9-8, and
then Frisch went on a run from there.
Frisch never looked back. So here we go. That's their thing. They all just clap. Hopefully it gets them going, because this is a big set. You do not want to get swept on your home turf, and you want to make a game out of it. SAR has the pieces, has the players, has the ability to win this set, has the ability to win both sets, has the ability to win the game. So it all comes down to.
We saw in that first set, they were right there.
They were right there. They were on them. They were on them. They had it. Just a missed serve ended it, and just feels like SAR needs to come out in this set and set the tone that they're not going to get pushed around at their own home. Here we go. This is it. This is all they have left, right? Can't go 4-4. You got to go on a big run if you go 4-4, and Frisch is just, they're dominating. They're going to be 7-0 after this if they can come away with this last set.
I'm curious to see the intensity level from Frisch early on in this third set. You're up 2-0.
Do you put your foot on the gas pedal, or do you take a step back?
It's very important for them to stay focused, keep that foot on the gas, but sometimes it doesn't turn out that way. Sometimes you kind of let your guard down a little.
And you cannot be vulnerable in the game of volleyball.
Absolutely not.
Hannah Rose will serve. She dominated, by the way, at the end of the game. Absolutely dominated this SAR team. They're going to need to make some big plays in this set. They got to come away with this one. Waitman in the game, by the way. We thought she was a late scratch. She was not.
Yeah, she got
tough.
her booster shot. And
shaken and handled. Hit very high. Bernstein on the offer, and Sophie able to put it over. So good recovery by SAR and a couple of high hits. Over, and the throw out of bounds. SAR takes the first one. Way to set the tone early.
That was very, very lucky there for SAR. Bernstein was trying to set it. She hit it a little too much to the left and went over the net, but
right, that could have been a disaster.
Frisch was not able to capitalize.
Here comes Bernstein on the serve. She's been excellent today. And a good serve there. Well handled, though. That was clean. Good hit. Diner. Dives. Well played by SAR. Waitman in front. Gives it back, block. Aya Abramovich, she's my MVP of the game so far. She is definitely my MVP of the game so far. 1-1. And like you said, by the way, multiple times, when SAR is able to return the serve, put it over, they've been the more dominant team. They just can't make those mistakes. Another mistake there.
Illegal hit there.
Illegal hit.
A little bit of juggled. It was kind of a double tap.
A little bit of frustration there by the teammates. Shaken, well handled. Waitman puts it over the late scratch that was not scratched. Oh! It gets over. Not good enough. Not good enough.
This time it's Waitman, another misplaced set. They're trying to set up those slams.
They are trying to take over this game through strength and power. It's not working. Oh, a couple of divers there. Well handled by SAR. That's played by Waitman, able to put it over. And setting up that slam. That was out. That was out.
I thought that was on the line, actually.
I absolutely thought that was on the line. I absolutely thought that was in.
SAR will take it.
That's a huge point, by the way. Remember that point later in this one. Nice serve.
A lot of SAR servers, they have power, but they lack the placement. What makes Frisch so lethal with their serve is they place it in the perfect spot. SAR is hitting it hard, but right at people. You got to put it in the middle.
Absolutely. And also, it's not just the serves where Frisch is placing it. It's every shot. It's every shot. Right there, you saw it. Caught 36 slacking and did not end well. 4-2. Still very early, but SAR is going to need to do something different here. Shaken able to steal it. Oh, what a play. What a play by Rachel Abramovich. Did it work? No, but a good effort.
And it's the effort that you got. I mean, you got a star player laying out on the floor. That'll give the rest of the team a little bit of the confidence they need to keep the foot on the gas.
Absolutely. Side serve goes straight into the net. You know, I'm still surprised about that side serve. Still gets me every time.
Yeah, I'm surprised every time I see it.
5-3, here comes Stolbach. Subbing in. Oh, they're going to take her out right after that mistake. Here comes Stolbach. Tuckman puts it over again, right in that middle area. Out of bounds.
I could not tell from here.
I think that one out.
Yeah, I think it was out as well. It was tailing at the end.
It was tailing. A little left. Bend it a little left. High serve. Again. We're going to say it again, guys. The placement. It's been there all afternoon. I feel like it's there every game, really, because 6-0, right?
Yeah, and that wasn't the hardest hit of serves, but the placement was immaculate.
That wasn't the best placement, and that's why SAR is able to handle it.
That's really all it is. Speed, both teams can handle. This is varsity volleyball. It's the placement that makes it more challenging.
Diner and Waitman collided, didn't matter. Frisch couldn't get it over. Big point. Down 7-3. Able to steal one there. You do not want to go down more than that.
This is crucial. This is Waitman's first serve of the night.
We're going to take a look now. Service good. Looks. No. Never mind. My bad. My fault. Throws a little right. And 8-4.
And that's the type of thing you look for. Like I said, you have someone coming off the bench, their first serve of the game. They might be a little cold coming off the bench, and we saw it there.
I mean, absolutely. We've spoken about it all game, pre-game. It's all about the serves in volleyball. Well handled by Shaken. And ready and blocked by the net. A couple of blocks by the net. SAR will take that point. It's huge. It's a huge point. It's 8-5. Shaken on the serve. She needs to get this over.
That's who you want serving, I think.
Absolutely.
Down a few points.
Her burn.
Shaken showed a lot of power in that serve.
That's a great serve. That's a fantastic serve.
And it's well placed.
Oh, a couple of mishandles. SAR takes the point. It's 8-6. Like you said, you want Shaken back there serving right now.
Yeah, and that one, well placed. It was tough to handle for Frisch. It was kind of in between. Are you going to go with the overhead shot or the underhand?
You need to make it decisive.
Kind of right at the neck. Hard to hit either.
You need to be more decisive out there. You need to know what you're going to do. Diving effort, not going to work. There we go. SAR making a bit of a comeback here. They need this set to stay in it. Here's Shaken. Down 2-0 in the sets. It's 8-7 Frisch, but Shaken on a bit of a run. What can she do? She can throw it right into the net.
A little bit of fatigue there.
Definitely
didn't really bend her knees. She kind of just used all arms, and that'll happen.
That'll happen. That'll definitely happen, but
she's
you do
played
not want it
almost the entire game here.
Absolutely.
Hasn't come out too much, so that'll happen.
Definitely a key player on this team. Diner, well played. Everybody diving on Frisch, and that's the difference, I think, between these teams. Not only is it placement off serves or placement in general, she drops it in. Oh, no, she did not drop it in. My fault. That's a bad.
That's really the one spot we can't see from our seats.
Yeah, I absolutely thought that went in. Oh. Bit of a false start there. I'm just going to call it that. I don't know what the call was. I don't know what any of the calls were, really.
Yeah, I think she stepped over the line there on the serve, so
it's possible.
We'll call it a false.
We'll call it a false start. We'll call it an offsides neutral zone infraction for all you football fans. This is big right here. This is a big point. Can close in to 1 point here. Thunderous. Oh, drops it in. Gets through everybody. Miscommunication on all parts. And they're down 1.
This is an interesting lineup here for SAR. 5 of the players in our starters, and the 6th is Waitman. So she's earned her spot there out there.
Definitely in her spot. That one's going to go out. That is unfortunate. Closing in within 1, and it seems like SAR just shoots themselves in the foot every time.
It does seem that way, doesn't it?
A little bit of a substitution here for Frisch. They're not liking what they're seeing. Number 14 coming in. That's Hannah Rose. She will go in for number 28. That's Allie Hirsch. And again, I like what Frisch is doing. She's not tired. She just came off the bench. Throw her right in. And that's a great serve. Right into the middle.
And it's strategic subbing.
Oh boy!
You want to have your best servers serving as often as possible. Take them out, put them back in at opportune times when they're available to serve.
12-9.
Very, very good coaching by Frisch. They're handling the subs.
Excellent coaching. You know, and I gotta say, this game isn't gonna show it, but SAR's first set, that was amazing. That was an amazing set. They played that so well. They just had very unfortunate errors, and I feel like that's just warming up errors, right? You're just a little bit cold. And losing by 2, I mean, right? It was 22-20.
Yeah, and we talked about how important that first set would be. Sets the tone, right, for SAR. If you lose that first set, maybe you kind of feel like, oh, this is Frisch. We have no chance. If you're Frisch and you lose that set, you say, oh, my God, maybe we're not invincible.
You start questioning everything, really.
Right, and then you start panicking. They're not used to being down a set. So eking out that dub in the first set was hugely important for Frisch.
Yeah, they're able to take themselves, put themselves in the driver's seat, and they drove that second set. That wasn't even close. It looked like a whole different team on SAR, and it seems like we're drifting towards that second set. Shaken, diving play, gets it over. Diving play again. She don't care. She's going to make the play. Everybody handing it to Shaken. That looks like a bit of a mistake. Oh, my. Good play.
Good setup there from SAR. One of the few times they've really had just a flawless setup there.
Oh, my God. I believe
Change the call. Indecisive.
Ref couldn't make a call. I'm not going to speculate here.
Once again,
but
I think that
did say that was out, and she did change her call. I'm not going to speculate.
I don't think she can hear us from over there, but that again
I indicated.
Once again, it seemed like it was on the line.
That was definitely close. That was definitely close. Oh boy, that's a huge mistake. That is costly. Costly. Now back to that last point, by the way. I don't think she can hear us, the ref, but I did, I gave a little bit of an incomplete sign. She did change her call. I'm not going to speculate, but I'd like to believe I had something to do with that. And both teams throwing all technique out the window.
The mental errors starting to show up on both sides. This has been an ugly third set. Let's see who survives it.
And I think SAR benefits off that. Here comes the substitution. Bernstein coming on. Mask off. Reminds me of that song. Mask off.
Of course, vintage classic SAR Hanukkah song from 2020.
Here we go. Good serve. Way to show everyone how it's done, because it's been difficult lately. Waitman.
Great set again.
Great play by Shake. He drops it in. SAR takes the point, and we are within one here. I feel a little bit of life out of SAR here. Frisch making those mental errors, making those mistakes that SAR was making. SAR needs to take advantage of this opportunity. It's a good serve. That was a bit of a line drive there. That's not an easy one to handle.
Very impressive from Frisch to be able to handle that one.
Oh boy, just not a good play there by Waitman. And SAR gonna make a substitution here. It's at an end. She's gonna come in for Waitman, yeah. I gotta say, I expected that a bit. Need to make a change here. There's no messing around right now. By the way,
Waitman did a good job. She did not play, I don't think.
The first two sets. I don't think we saw her.
I don't think so either. We mentioned she got that booster shot, but she fought and she played well.
Right. She was icing before the game, so we didn't know whether she was going to get in. And this is exactly who you want, by the way, serving for Frisch. I'm going to say her name again. It's Rachel Abramovitz. 12th grader, number 2.
That serve in the perfect spot.
It's just
perfect speed.
It's poetic almost. It's the same spot every time. Called off. A bit of a premature call. That one hits the light. SAR taking, they are just getting slapped around right now. 16-12. Abramovitz just taking over. She's my MVP of the night. For all you 2K players, she's the Jordan player of the game. Absolutely is. Has, countless aces. Now we have not seen her all night.
No, I believe that is Reva Kranz coming in for Shaken.
Haven't seen her all night. Looks like she's getting some garbage time, it seems like, because they're down 5 right now. Oh, a big cough might have thrown things a bit off.
I thought when I heard that cough that the serve might be thrown off a little bit, but no, still a great serve.
SAR won the point. But yeah, I got to say, that cough threw me off a bit. It's entertaining, though. It's entertaining. Now everybody's quiet. You hear a cough. There's Bernstein dropping one in. Setting up the spike. It wasn't as thunderous. A bit of a collision there. Getting to her feet is front and making the play. Diner setting one up and just great recovery. Return by Frisch. Setting one up again. Throwing one down, and there she is, Abramovitz. Making a play, and I might have spoken a little too early. Miscommunication. 3-point game. That ball's rolling towards us. Makes me feel part of the game a bit.
This is crucial here.
This is a big point. This is between whether, is Frisch going to pull away or is SAR going to close in? This is it right here. It's a good serve. Did the job. Gets down there. Make a play after the serve. Miscommunication, but Frisch going to get it done. Frisch looking real sharp out there. And, there it is. You just can't have that. You can't have any of that. There it is, 18-14, 4-point game. You know, win 7 of the next.
With
10.
Tuckman serving, she's been excellent on the serve. That high toss.
That high toss goes over the rim. It's hard to play because she's able to get a real good angle on it. Well handled, though. Well handled. Oh, a nice drop in. A big play by Hen.
And Hen, not known for her winners, more of a setter, but she gets the winner there.
She gets a huge play. Could that spark it up? It's 18-15. I mean, you got to put in a guy like Emma Shakin here.
Yeah, it's interesting that Hen is serving. We mentioned she's going to get it over, but she doesn't have a powerful serve.
It's a great serve, though. It really is. It's a beautiful motion.
Good placement.
She's a very technical player. Oh, did Diner get the play? Oh.
Just over the line.
Oh, they're going to call it off. Frisch is going to get the point. SAR not happy about that call. That is really putting them on the brink here. They were down a similar amount in the first set.
Yeah, well, let's see what happens.
The return, diving effort by Tuckman goes with the one-hander, and that never works, let's be honest. A substitution, there we go. We were talking about it. Shakin's got to come in. Out goes Kranz. Here we go.
Here she's coming in to serve. I mentioned
Frisch did it.
Maybe SAR might want to do the sub for Hen. They wanted to keep Hen in, I understand. Now Shakin comes in for Kranz.
Substitution there, and
Great
we saw it from
substitution.
Frisch. Oh, and there it is. There it is, right there. The strategical play, Shakin able to put it on. 19-17. Here we go. Getting some big encouragement from that sideline. What does she have for us here in crunch time? Puts another one on. Oh, I don't know if that was mishandled, but it worked out for Frisch.
Good recovery from Shakin.
That one just plopped up. You cannot have that. I get nervous every time I see them both going for it. Sets it up, puts it down. Oh my goodness, what a play. Did you see that? My goodness, SCR wins the point though. She went over the net, but oh my Lord. What a fantastic effort from Tuckman. Wow.
I believe the scoreboard has a mistake.
Right, it definitely does.
It should be 19-18.
It should be 19-18.
In favor of Frisch instead of 2017. Everyone was a little confused there.
It's still 2017 on the board.
Violation was called.
Oh, I guess SAR just won 2 points. A little bit of a malfunction with the software here.
It'll happen.
It happens to everyone. Here we go. It's set up. 1-point game. They come storming back. Here we go. I'm excited. Everybody's
just
excited.
Like we saw in that first
like
set.
We said,
now let's
when
see
you
if
got
they
a
can
guy
finish the
like Shakin on the serve. Good play. Good placement, but there it is. Puts it right on Frisch's superstar there. Oh, my Lord. They called it on Frisch. I believe that was a bit of a carry, a hold. I don't know. Technical. Oh, timeout. My bad. I saw the T. I think it's a technical every time. But I was looking for the tech. Taking a bit of free throws maybe.
Listen, back-to-back violations from Frisch.
That is a huge choke. And by the way, SAR needs to pull away these 2 points. I feel it in the room. I feel it from this huddle right here. I'm excited. Everybody's excited. Under 40 seconds left on this timeout. We're at 35. And wow, I just want to go back to that Tuckman play, right? Wow. That's all I can say. All I could do was clap after that.
Diving forward, gets it over.
One-hander, gets it over. Come on.
And, we thought maybe after that this
was
thing
put away, but
over.
here comes SAR, and it hasn't been SAR coming back. It's really been Frisch's mistakes. They've been getting killed off those violations. Ref has no mercy. She calls a good game. And here we go, 19-19 here. SAR backs against the wall.
And who do you want serving? Definitely Shakin. So let's see if they can close it out here. 2 more points.
Absolutely. Puts it over, well handled, and Bernstein with a little bit of a shaky play. Oh, nice play by Freund, but Tuckman gets in there. This is a good volley. This is what you want if you're SAR. Oh, she puts it out. I had to stand on my feet on that one.
It was a perfect set. Diner went for it all on the slam.
She went for the money shot, couldn't find it, and now SAR's got to pick up the pieces. This is it for the game right here, for everything. And she puts it out. My God, is this game wild.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to call it. Substitution coming in, number 12 for Frisch. That would be Rebecca Amar, the 12th grader, coming in for number 88, Kayla Berkowitz, another 12th grader, senior for senior. Here's Diner, 2020. Puts one on, Tuckman, great recovery, great return. Oh no, a mistake, a costly one. Here we go, on the brink, 21-20. SAR's got to rally again. It's been a night of rallying for SAR.
Yeah, they've been down to the last point. They were down to a bunch of set points in the first set. Another set point here in the third set. They've done well with their backs against the wall. Let's see what happens.
They've just been trailing all game. Oh, this is huge. Hannah Rose on the serve. Well handled. Thrown over. Oh, baby, setting one up for Bernstein. She throws it down. Cannot handle it, and SAR comes back again. It's 21-21. They need to finally pull away. And who is serving? You tell me. You tell me who's serving.
It's Bernstein.
The MVP of SAR's night.
She had the aces earlier.
Can she get it done again? She puts it right into the net. It just feels like SAR is constantly trailing, and they do it to themselves. They're shooting themselves in the foot. That's just not, oh my God, that is not leading by example there. That's a good serve. That is a good championship winning serve there. Well handled by SAR though. They've done well with their backs against the wall. Oh, can't handle it, and Frisch goes on and just sweeps them. At home, at the Hive. What can I say? Jordan player of the game, we mentioned it. Rachel Abramovich, the 12th grader, number 2 for Frisch. She was great.
And
they're waving goodbye. It's a great tradition.
yeah, this game, you'll see the 3-0, and you'll maybe think wasn't a very close game, but the first and third sets were riveting. Second set, Frisch kind of handled SAR, but the first and third sets, I had fun. And SAR really was just a couple careless mistakes away from them being up 2-1. You know, they were right there in the first and third sets. So it's unfortunate. You got to clean up those errors as we head into crunch time of this season, trying to make the playoffs.
And they go down to 4-4. They are going to need a huge run to get into this playoffs. Frisch is going to sit eagerly now. 7-0. They are comfortable, to say the least. And but I mean, what you said there with the you're going to look at the scoreboard, you're going to see 3-0. This game told a whole different story than the 3-0 set sweep. I saw a good heart from this SAR team. They were able to come back multiple times, and you know, stuff happens like this a lot, but the third set they lost by 2 in extras, in overtime really. Second set they got bodied. That wasn't even close. That was bad. I'm going to be the first one to say it. And in that first set, they came that close. So, well, thanks for watching. Great game, fantastic game, and you know, there goes Frisch getting a big win.
Yeah, and on behalf of the entire SAR Broadcasting Club, thank you for tuning in. Thank you to people who are manning the camera, tech, everything. A lot goes into doing these games, more than you'd think.
A lot of setting up. And, you know, congratulations to Frisch getting that 7-0 season record. They are dominating.
And we said, when it's SAR Frisch, you look at the records, 6-0, 4-3, you might think, oh, this isn't such an important game. But when it's a rivalry game, it always feels good to get the win, no matter what their records are. SAR could be winless and Frisch undefeated or the other way around. But when these two teams face off,
it's going to be a battle. It gets chippy. That's for sure. And, you know, it was a good game. So, no, that's it for tonight.
Have an interview?
Yeah, you want an interview? Can we give her an interview? You want to hold it?
sure. We're going to do an interview.
We got senior here.
So you guys, in the end, couldn't come away with the win. but you showed a lot of resilience in the first set and in the third. You were down a lot of points. You came back. What goes into making a comeback like that, and how can you keep that mindset going forward to the next game?
Wow, can I hold it? Wow, what an amazing question. I think it really comes down to like coming together as a team. Like when we really pick each other up and we get our energy back up, because like obviously if we lose like a lot of points, like we're feeling down. No. And then if like we're feeling down, like we need each other to bring the energy up, and then we get excited. I think that's what like really pulls through.
All right, and this Frisch team, obviously, they're a challenging team to face, but yeah, I think they were 6-0 coming in. I think now they're 7-0. But you guys, first and third sets were very close. So even though you lose, what can you take moving forward?
You know what? Frisch is a tough team. I'm not going to lie. It's a tough team. But going forward, if we could get points off of them, we're going to win everyone else. Because that's how it works. And you want to be in this? We're going to win it!
For the SAR Broadcasting Club, I'm Judah Hinn. He's Nunu Hartman. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good night.